start the class. Yesterday in the last class, we looked into the differential piece rate system, that is Taylor's CPR and Merrick's differential piece rate system. In the question which we solved in the previous class had also there was a question in the same problem wherein they had asked for calculation of wages as per Gantt task as well. So I have not given you the formula for Gantt task. So quickly note down. This is the third type of wage system. Now in the various wage system, first was time based, second was piece rate wage, piece based, unit based. Third one is combination of both, one that is time and output both. So quickly note down third system, combination of time and output based system. Time and output based system. Now in this system, the first one we have is Gantt task and bonus system. So write down under this. First one is Gantt task and bonus system. Here we will calculate the total bonus. It will include both calculations. First part will be time based. As the person starts performing well, his efficiency has increased. Then he will have the output based payment of wages. So quickly note down total wages. How do we calculate in this particular method? First is we will look into how the output is of the employee. So when an output of an employee is below the standard output, when the output of the employee is below the standard output, let's say 8 hours ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, 1 hour 1 unit manufacture ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ the standard is 8 hours ಗೆ 8 units he should manufacture. So this is the standard. If it is below, that means if he manufactured 7 units, 6 units, 5 units, 4 units for the entire 8 hours, then he will not be paid any bonus. He will be just paid guaranteed. What are you going to pay? Guaranteed time wage. Only, so there will be guaranteed time rate. I will write down here. This is what you will pay. So wages paid to such employee who are below the standard output will get only the guaranteed time rate. They will not get paid for anything more than the time which they had already been agreed to be paid for. Second, when they are par with the standard. So second is a situation when the output of an employee is at par with his standard output. At par means same. Standard ಎಷ್ಟು manufacture ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ manufacture ಮಾಡಿದಾನೆ. He has not manufactured less or more. In such case, he will get paid time wages or time rate plus bonus at 20% of time rate. So he will get paid time rate ಏನು ಕೊಡಬೇಕು ಅವನಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಕೊಟ್ಟೆ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. That means the one what is there above what you have calculated, that will be there plus 20% of the same amount. He will get paid as bonus. So two portions are there in his wages. One is the guaranteed time rate wage, what he is supposed to get paid. plus he will also get 20% more than what he has already earned. Adರದ 20% extra ಅವನಿಗೆ bonus ಅಂತ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. Next one, third situation, when the output of an employee is more than standard output. When he manufactures more than the standard output, he will get high piece rate. High piece rate he will get. How do you calculate the high piece rate? First you will calculate the piece rate, then you will add 20% of piece rate. You will add it to it, and then you multiply with the actual output. So this is how we will get the first two situation is only time based. Second one is output based. So there is a combination of both of them included in the same system, that is Gantt task system. It has both output also as well as the time rate. So ಎರಡಿದೆ, time rate ಇದೆ, piece rate ಇದೆ, ಎರಡೂನು ನೀವು ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕು when it comes to Gantt task system. Let's look into the next system, Emerson's efficiency system. There's a second one, write down Emerson efficiency system. In this case, Emerson's system, there is again 3 bucket. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೇಗೆ 3 bucket ಇದೆಯೋ ಇಲ್ಲಿಯೂ 3 bucket ಇದೆ. ಟೇಲರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2, ಮೆರಿಕ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3, ಗ್ಯಾಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 3, ಎಮರ್ಸನ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲೂ 3. ಎಮರ್ಸನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ what we do is we go with the efficiency when efficiency is less than. So write down efficiency is less than 66.67%. This is the first one, when it is less than or equal, both. In such case, what he gets paid is only guaranteed time rate. He will get paid guaranteed time rate. Second is when the efficiency is little extra than the first bucket. So it is efficiency when it is between 66.67%. When it is more than this, however, it is more than this or equal to 100%. In such case, what happens is bonus will vary from 0.01% and 20% ತನಕ vary ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Depending upon wherever he falls, he will get the bonus. Next, when it is more than 100% efficiency, in such case, he gets a bonus of basic wages. So bonus, he will get the guaranteed time rate. Guaranteed time rate. Illu time rate idde irutte. Bonus part only I have written here. This will be bonus will vary. Other than the bonus, he will also get the guaranteed time rate. He will get this time rate plus guaranteed time rate plus what extra he will get is bonus of 20% of basic wages plus some extra he will get 1% increase. 1% increase for every 1% efficiency. 1% efficiency. So 1% efficiency 100% kinta jaasti. Let's say 120% if it's the efficiency, then he will get the guaranteed time rate plus 20% of the bonus get, if it is 120%, 20% more than the normal guaranteed time rate extra he will get with respect to the Emerson's efficiency system. So this is a second system wherein we have a combination of output as well as the time rate. Both are included in this particular cases. Let's look into the third one, BDOX system, point system or BDOX system. I will write down the third one as well so that we can solve problems of the BDOX system also. Point system. It is also known as BDOX system, BDAUX system. In this, how do you work out the wages? Wages is equal to basic plus bonus. And how is bonus calculated? Basic is hours worked into rate per hour. And what is bonus? Bonus is 75% into points earned. Points earned into rate per hour. This is how you calculate the bonus. When we solve the problem, you will get to know how to do with this. As what is points? In this case, points are nothing but these are points are expressed in B or BDOX. This is what is BDOX. So let's now look into the problem. Yesterday's problem, we'll do the last part of it. Okay. Nenne one problem solve ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ GANT system ನು ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. So we'll solve the GANT system in this case. Okay. The problem was yes. That was with A, B, and C, right? A, B, C, and A, B, and C. Rate, piece rate, and Taylor's differential rate and Merrick's rate we had already done. We'll see the GANT system for all the three A, B, C. So quickly, fourth part only I will solve for this particular problem. Fourth part, that is GANT system. How many are there? There are A, B, and C. Three people were there in this particular equation. Now, GANT system as per efficiency. As per efficiency, we need to go for A is how much was the efficiency? In the previous problem, if you open up, it is 62.5%. His efficiency was 62.5%. His was 100. And the last person, the efficiency was 125%. C was, his efficiency was 125%. This is already calculated. So based on the GANT system, how do we calculate? One is 62. When the output is below the standard output, so this is 62.5%. So he will get only the guaranteed time wages. So how much is the guaranteed time wages for A? A will get, as per the efficiency rating, hours worked into guarantee. Hours worked into time rate. Hours worked was how many hours he had worked? He had worked for 8 hours. He had worked for 8 hours. 8 hours into 60 rupees per hour. So it is 8 into 48, 480 rupees is the total wages for A. For B, B is 100%. So exactly when it is at par with output, time rate plus 20% of the bonus he will get. So 20% of the extra bonus he will get. So first is calculate how much is the time rate he has supposed to get. So time rate as per the information given, 8 hours into 60 rupees, that is 480 plus bonus he will get 20%. 20% 20% of 48 is 96 rupees. 6 into 5. So total amount is 576 rupees is the wages for B. Third one is when the output is more than the standard output, because he is already efficiency is 125. He will get high piece rate. Piece rate plus 20% of the piece rate. How much is the piece rate in this particular case? Piece rate was 1 rupee. 1 unit ಗೆ 1 ರೂಪಾಯಿ ನೆನೆ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. So 1 rupee is the piece rate. 1 rupee is the, hope you are able to see. Can you see what I am writing for C? Any one of you? Can you actually see the board? What is written for person C? Okay, you can't see the B itself, right? B itself must be missing for you. Okay, I'll write down the B calculation again. For B it is 8 hours into 60 rupees. So this is equal to 480 plus 20% he should get extra bonus, which comes to 96 rupees. So 576 rupees is the wages for B. In case of C, he is supposed to get 1 rupee is the per piece rate. 20% you add. 20% is 0.20 is the 20% of piece rate. So if you add this, 1 rupee 20 paise is the rate, which is high piece rate. High piece rate into actual output. What is the actual output? 600 is the actual output. So he will get 600 is the actual output into 1 rupee 20 paise. This is the actual output. This is the high piece rate. High piece rate, this is high piece rate. So 600 into 1.20 will come to 720 rupees. So write down 720 rupees is the total wages of C. So yesterday's problem which we had missed with respect to Gantt and Gantt task system, we have calculated here. A is 480, B is 576, C is 720. This is the amount which each one of in A, B, C is supposed to get the wages. Let me erase this part. Emerson's I will keep it because there is another problem wherein we have to use the Emerson system. So I'm going to erase only the Gantt part. Okay. Look at the next problem we have wherein Emerson is also taken care for solution. That is Taylor, Merrick and Emerson system. A, B and C are 3 individual workers working in a sports industry and are experts in making cricket pads. A, B and C are working in Mahi Sports, Virat Sports and Sikhar Sports. So all 3 are working in different sports companies. Workers are paid under different incentive schemes. Each one is paid in by they are following different incentive schemes. The company-wise incentive schemes they have already given. Mahi Sports gives the incentive and the bonus in based on the Emerson's efficiency system. uses Merrick's differential piece rate system. Shikhar Sports uses Taylor's differential rate system. Differential piece rate system. So the relevant information for the industry is as under. They have given you standard working hours is 8 hours per day. Standard output per hour is 2 units. So 2 units standard every day, how much they should manufacture? 8 into 2, which is 16 units has to be manufactured every day. Daily wages is 360. How much is daily wages? Daily wages is 360 rupees. Number of working days in a week is 6 days. 6 days a week they are working. Each of the sports company is working. First and foremost, I need to have piece rate as well as the time rate, so that both are used for different rate systems. Taylor and Merrick system, I would need hourly rate, and for Gantt system I would also need the piece rate. So find out, Emerson's I would need the piece rate. So let's have all the two piece rate as well as the hourly rate calculated for the calculation purposes. So first and foremost, how many units have to be manufactured per week or per day? Based on any one, you can take it for calculation purposes. Not a problem. Any calculation you can check it out. Since the week's information is given, I am going to use the week here. So our standard output per day is how much? That is calculated multiplied with 6 to get the weekly standard output. So first and foremost is calculate the important information which is required for the problem. So first and foremost, standard output. Standard output per day calculation. For per week we'll take it for. So our standard hours is equal to 8. Standard output per hour is equal to 2. Number of days, working days in a week is equal to 6. So standard output per week is equal to 8 hours into 2 units per hour multiplied by 6. So 8, 6 2s are 12 and 12 8s are 96. So 96 units should be manufactured by every person every week. This is how we need to calculate the information with respect to standard hours is 8 hours. Standard output per hour is 2. Number of days in a week. So number of working days in a week is 6. So standard output per week is calculated by 8 into 2 into 6. Next information what I need is wage rate per hour. So wage rate per hour. Wage rate per hour. How will I calculate wage rate per hour? I know how it is paid every day. How they have given daily wages paid is 360. So daily wages is equal to 360. Daily working hours is equal to 8. Therefore wage rate per hour is equal to 360 divided by 8. This is how you need to calculate for wage rate per hour. 360 divided by 8 hours will give me 45 rupees per hour. So 45 rupees per hour. This is the calculation, second part of the calculation. Third one, we need to find out wage rate per unit. Wage rate per unit. Wage rate per unit. How do you calculate? First, you know how many units you need, how many hours you are working in a day, you know, 8 hours, right? 8 hours, okay, how many units you will manufacture? Into 2, 16. So, daily wage rate is equal to 360. Daily production, daily standard output is equal to 8 hours into 2, that is 16. Therefore, wage rate per hour is equal to 360 divided by 16. This is how you need to calculate for per unit. So that comes to 22 rupees 50 paise per unit. 22 rupees 50 paise per unit. So now we have all the basic calculation. Now we'll solve the problem. That is number, what is the number, problem number? 25th. Problem number 25. We'll solve problem number 25 using the information which we have already calculated. So let's now look into the statement of all the workers. How many workers are there? There are A, B, C, 3 workers in 3 different sports companies. So I will have a table for it. All the 3, I will have calculate them separately. So let me have a small part of it. This is Emerson, so I will keep it here. I will solve the problem here only in this case. I just erase the top part. So let's have 3 table for calculation of the earnings. So first and foremost, there are 3 people. I will have 3 columns other than the first working. I have a little bigger working. There are 3 people here. This is A in Mahi Sport, B and C. B is working in Virat Sports, and last person C is working in Shikhar Sports. Let's now look into the standard output. We know actual output. We know we'll calculate the efficiency for each one of them. Efficiency. How do we calculate? ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೆ. Efficiency ಹೇಗೆ calculate ಮಾಡ್ತೀರಿ? Number of units manufactured by each person divided by standard output. So that is output, actual output divided by standard output into 100 will give you the efficiency. In this case, A is okay. A is his output they have given 132. So 132 divided by 96. 132 divided by 96 into 100. That will give me his efficiency, A's efficiency, which is 137.5. 137.5%. This is A's efficiency. B's efficiency. B has produced 108 units. So 108 divided by 96 into 100. That gives me exactly 112.5. 112.5%. Last person has produced 96. 96 into divided by 96 into 100 is 100%. So this is C. The next is daily wages, how much they will earn other than the incentive. Daily wages. So daily wages, how much they will. Guaranteed time rate is always there. guaranteed time rate, how much they will earn, daily wages. So daily wages they will earn 8 hours into daily is 360, which is already given. 360, 360 and 360. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ daily wages is same 360, 360, 360. Next is the incentive. Incentive. In case of A, it is Emerson. Emerson. In case of B, it is Merrick. Right? Yes, Merrick. Merrick system. Last one is Taylor system. Taylor system. So let's look into Merrick's one. 137% is the Merrick is here. It is more than 100% efficiency. So he comes to the last bucket, which is time rate plus bonus of 20% of the wages plus 1% increase for every 1% efficiency rate. So he will get almost 100% plus 20% plus extra what he has earned. So first and foremost, write calculation of bonus. Bonus calculation for A. Bonus calculation for A. How he will get? He will get extra payment for time rate plus 20% of the bonus plus 1% increase of the efficiency, 1% increase he will get. So first and foremost, let's calculate the incentive, how much he will get. 100 plus 20% is 120% he will get. Plus, how much is the extra percentage of increase? 100% ಕಿಂತ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅವರು? If you see here, more than 100%, how much it is? It is 137.5, right? So 137.5 minus 100. So that gives you 37.5. So he will get another 37.5. 1% increase, 1% increase the rate. Rate increase will be every 1% increase of the efficiency, he will get extra 1%. So 120% is already, he will get 37.5%. So total comes to 157.5%. How much it is? 157.5% is the total extra payment rate he will get. So this is not bonus. Bonus will be 57.5% only. I will write here payment rate rather. Payment rate. Okay. Bonus bardre nanu 20% plus 37.5 bari 57.5% barkoಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತು. I will write as payment rate. Payment rate is 157.5 is the new payment rate I have. In this case, let me calculate it and find out how much is the 157. So what he will get? What is the payment rate? Wage rate 45 rupees per hour. They have already given. So 8 into his total earnings will be. Total earnings will be 1 second into 157.360 into 7.5%. So he will get 8 hours. 8 hours. He will get paid for every. For 6 days he will get paid. 6 days. And he will get paid at the rate of 45 rupees. 45 rupees. The whole will be multiplied by 157. I will just increase my box size because that will not be enough. I will erase the first part also. Okay. So 8 hours into 6 days into 45 rupees. That comes to this is multiplied with 157.5. So 8 hours into 6 days into 45 rupees into 157.5%. So this will be equal to 3,402. You can calculate in this way, or you can say 360 into 6 into 157.5% will also give you 3,402. That is 360 into 6 into 157.5% will give you 3,402. Let's now move to Merrick's system. Merrick's system, he is falling in which bucket? There are 3 portions for Merrick. In this particular case, it is in the last category, I think. He has fallen in the last category of Merrick, wherein he will get 120% of the rate. He will get up to 83%, it is first bucket, 83 to 100 is the second bucket, last bucket is more than 100%. Here he is more than 100%, so he will fall in the third bucket, wherein 120% he will get. 120% will be the payment rate. He will have payment rate 120%. In this case, 8 hours multiplied by 6 days into 45 multiplied by 120%. So that comes to 8 hours into 6 days into 45 rupees into 120%. That comes to it is piece rate we need to calculate, right? It is normal. It is not time rate, it is piece rate. I'm sorry about it. Merrick system is piece rate, not based on time. You need to find out how much is the piece rate here. Piece rate, find out where is the piece rate here. We have calculated wage rate per hour, wage rate 22 rupees 50 paise. There it is. 22 rupees 50 paise. So 22 rupees 50 paise into 20% extra he will get. So 20% extra of 22 rupees 50 paise, 22 rupees 50 paise into 20%. So how much it comes to? Output based it is. So he will get Merrick system piece rate, how much it is? Per hour it is. 1 second. Per unit. Yes, correct. 22.5 into 20%. So that is 4.5. So 22 rupees. This is 100%. 100% is equal to 22 rupees. 20% is 4 rupees. 22 rupees. This is 4 rupees. 50 paise. Together it comes to 27 rupees. New rate it is. So now here he will get, we will get Merrick system. Merrick system, he falls in the last category, wherein he will get 120% of the